It's okay right now.
Okay, I'll turn it down a bit.
Yeah,
Okay.
Hit me up on FaceTime and
Yeah,
we'll fire it up. I sent you the stats. I don't know if you got them.
I haven't looked at my phone yet. I just got back, but
no worries.
I'm looking how to FaceTime. Enter name, Simmer. Oh. Yeah, last time I was doing it on my phone, so I could barely see the screen.
All right. There you go. So
Locked and loaded. Oh, we already died.
Oh no.
Not a hot start. I'll try again. Hit you back.
Hit me back. I'll mute it, and then we'll talk to each other through headsets.
Okay, muted.
Perfect. Can you see it?
Yeah, is there a way you could twist it? Like, tilt it the other... Yeah, that would be perfect.
Okay, let me see if I can just make this work.
Oh, drop the roller.
Alright, well, people can hear us. We are live, and
We are live?
We're back with Mitch Morrison. He's got the color commentary here for the game. I just got to plug it in here. It's almost dead.
Hey.
Alright, 2-6. Let's see if we can get this sorted out. But we are going to get going here momentarily with Game 4 of the Eastern Conference quarterfinal. Leafs and Bolts.
Hell freaking yes, Sim. I'm pumped. I've got another 8 White Claws lined up for tonight's game.
Leafs lead the series. How's this?
That is perfect.
Alright, it seems pretty fragile, but if that works, then good news.
Yeah, that's whatever.
Alright, cool. We're going.
Alright, hit that start button and let me get on my first White Claw.
Alright, 2-6. This is Game 4 of Eastern Final. Your Leafs are up 2-1 in the series.
Yep. And boy, are they ever looking hot right now.
They're looking hot. They're looking hot. Big overtime win. Spezza comes through for the boys last time.
Oh, the Spets dog. That guy is a classic NHL player.
Welcome to the Scotiabank Arena in Toronto, Ontario. The Maple Leafs and the Lightning do battle here in Game 4 of the Eastern Conference quarterfinal. As it should be a good one. The Leafs try to take a 3-1 advantage. Freddie Anderson, a .932 save percentage, a starter. Vasilevsky, a .905. Freddie Anderson's been a big part of the success, hasn't he, Mitch?
A big part, and a guy with a big head, Sim. That
big
guy's
head,
huge.
Big saves. That's what Freddie Anderson's all about. Draw 1 and controlled by the Tampa Bay Lightning, and they control the opening draw, trying to tie this series back up to 2 games apiece. Ruta shot through traffic. That shot blocked, and here come the Toronto Maple Leafs back the other way. Here's Austin Matthews. He's got a shot away. Laser beam just high and wide over the blocker's side of Vasilevsky, and now here's Steven Stamkos into the middle. He turned it over, back the other way come the Toronto Maple Leafs. Mitch Marner, he's on the far side, stops up, looks for an option. Marner into the middle, Barry shot tipped on the way through. That shot just stopped by Vasilevsky. Here come the Tampa Bay Lightning. Steven Stamkos, far side into the middle. Kucherov missed it, but not by much. Kucherov tied up down low, kicks it loose, point. Back to the line, Riley. Comes loose, Kucherov now into the middle. Marner takes away for Toronto, and he's up ice for the Leafs. Dropped off, here's Matthews. Matthews shooting, stopped by Vasilevsky. He will hold on to it. We played 2-11 here in the first period. What do you think of the early going here tonight, Mitch?
Just recently, from what I can see, Sim, Austin Matthews is hot tonight. Expect a lot out of him. What a shot.
Are we going to see John Tavares on the score sheet tonight?
In one way or another, maybe a penalty.
Okay, sounds good. Ceci at the line turns it over to Cirelli, but the Leafs back in control, but the Bolts turn it over just in front of the net. Here is Anthony Cirelli coming over the line for Tampa Bay. Dropped off Coleman. He's in the slot. Now they're on the line. Sergachev went to Cirelli, and a big save made there by Freddie Anderson. He'll freeze it, and we'll get a whistle as we are just early here still in period number 1. Just getting the link posted to Facebook. 17:05 to go in the first period. Draw one cleanly by Tavares. He got the puck right back up the near side. Andreas Janssen for Toronto. Janssen, he comes in over the line. He has it turned over to Kevin Shattenkirk. And now back the other way come the Tampa Bay Lightning. Yanni Gourde shooting. Save! Oh! Rebound almost put in his own net by Cody CC. What's going on there, 2-6?
That's just the Leafs defense. They never know what's going on.
Defense has never been a strong point for you guys, has it?
That's the missing piece, Sim.
Well, so far on the series, it hasn't hurt them too much. They lead 2-1 in the best of 7. Far side, Leafs coming over the line. Centering pass picked off, and now Braden Coburn for Tampa Bay. Over to Ryan McDonough, former captain of the New York Rangers. Now in front, Palat, save, rebound. Yanni Gourde's right there, but swallowed up by Frederik Andersen. He'll freeze it with 4 minutes and 14 seconds gone here in period number 1. You seeing things okay, 2-6? The iPhone setup working for you?
Yeah, if you can tap it, then it'll focus a little more. Just tap the screen.
I'll try to. 1 sec here as the Maple Leafs have control in the zone. Turn it over. Now here's Tyler Johnson back the other way. Now here's Andre Palat. Johnson up the far side boards. Back to the line. Palat hammers one. Stopped by Anderson. How do I focus it when it's in FaceTime, Mitch?
I think you just tap on the screen.
Now it won't let me tap on my screen. Oh.
Is it restricting your tapping ability? It's just so goddamn bright.
I know.
Gauthier with the win. Gauthier.
We'll see if we can get this sorted out here.
Maybe wait till the intermission. Let's focus on what's more important.
Yeah,
that's playoff hockey.
That's playoff hockey, 2-6. Here come Toronto, back the other way. Muzzin up to Kyle Clifford. Clifford stops up inside the line. Puts it in deep for the Leafs. Gathered by Spezza. Up top, Clifford. Clifford now for Toronto. Turned it over to Barkley. Good throw, but back come the Leafs. Gauthier, a good shot. Stopped there by Vasilevsky. And so far, grade A scoring chances. That might have been the first one of the game for Toronto for any team. Now back it comes. This is Jan Ruta. Ruta, the overtime hero in game 1. Kyle Clifford in the corner. There's Patrick Maroon trying to get it out. Can't. John Tavares still searching for his first goal in the series. Kyle Clifford turned over, and back come the Tampa Bay Lightning. This is Blake Coleman up the far side. Coleman into the middle, down Hedman. Hedman turned it over back the other way. It's put in deep by Toronto. There's Kevin Shattenkirk. Shattenkirk tries to go up the near side, turns it over though to Andreas Janssen. Janssen now to Alex Killorn up the far side. It goes Blake Coleman. Coleman now tries to make a move to the middle. Good play by Morgan Riley to stay with them. Now here's Mitch Marner. Marner in over the line on the far side. Oh, he got drilled there, and Braden Point's got it. Now here's Kucherov. It's a 2-on-1 Tampa Bay. Braden Point. Oh, the big hit on Point. That was by Zach Hyman. Hyman up the far side. Mitch Marner. Marner carries in for Toronto. Here's Marner now. Marner looking to the front of the net. Can't find a pass. Over to Hyman. Back to Barry. A drive blocked. Matthews in front. Hyman. Glove save. Vasilevsky. He'll freeze it.
That's better.
Yeah, that's me holding it, though. Is that better, Mitch?
Yeah, sure.
Sure.
Tim, you know, I've always said Hyman is the glue of this team.
Have you always said that?
The Toronto Maple Leafs are nothing without Zach Hyman.
You're just joining us. We're scoreless here midway through the first period. And Gabe Paul, a drive there for Morgan Riley. Didn't miss by very much. Far side here is Johnson. Johnson, one of 2 players in these NHL playoffs from Spokane, Washington. Mitch, can you name the other one?
Colin Valcourt.
No, Colin Valcourt is from Red Deer, but he played for Spokane. Other player in the playoffs from Spokane, Kyler Yamamoto of the Edmonton Oilers.
Yamamoto Boater.
But he might not be in the playoffs very much longer, as we saw last night.
The guy's a stud. Friend of the show.
Friend of the show. He's an absolute motor. And you know what? We ought to, speaking of friends of the show, unofficial sponsor of the show is Pink Whitney, and we're not going to stop talking about it until they pay us money. I know that's probably counterproductive.
I'm about to grab a big tall glass of Pink Whitney in the next.
You have to do it. Here's Sorelli over the line. Good stop there by Frederick Anderson. Point blank on Anthony Sorelli. Now it's loose in the near sideboards. 273s go to battle, but here come the Toronto Maple Leafs. Spezza, overtime hero from Game 3. In the middle, Dermott, high and wide. Coburn, now into the middle, McDonough. Ryan McDonough carries out for Tampa Bay. McDonough, far side, Blake Coleman. Coleman, he's lifted in the slot. Shooting, save the rebound, cleared. Travis Dermott to Freddie Gauthier, and out come the Toronto Maple Leafs. Gauthier stops up into the middle, Dermott. Now back to Hole. Clifford, Hole, into the middle. Gauthier, shot glove, save Vasilevsky. A bit of a goaltender's duel here early in this one, 2-6.
Yeah, and you know what? Those big heads on those goaltenders, that's really what's helping them.
That's what helps. You got a big dome, it's hard to beat you up high. Far side, face off to the right side here, Vasilevsky won cleanly by the Maple Leafs. Barry down the wall. Hyman right out front, blocker. Save Vasilevsky. As now it's loose in the slot, gathered by Kevin Shattenkirk. Shattenkirk up to Barclay Gaudreau. Gaudreau carries in. Shattenkirk has it back. Now Sergachev back to the line. Shattenkirk a drive. Save, rebound. Maroon. Great stop by Anderson. Kicked it out with the right pad. And now here comes Toronto. Maybe a 2-on-1. Marner to Matthews. Back to Marner. Paquette. He did a good job to break that up and now tripped up. And penalty is coming to the Toronto Maple Leafs. Here's Cedric Paquette, a drive. Good stop by Anderson. First power play of the night. Going to go to the Tampa Bay Lightning. This was the Achilles heel in Game 3 for Toronto. Got into some penalty trouble late, Mitch, and that got into overtime. They ended up not paying the price for it, but you got to stay out of the box against the Lightning.
But my God, are they ever good? 100% in the last game. They're not going to be missing too many shots.
No, you got to stay out of the box for sure. Back to the line. Hedman one-timer there. Killorn with a great save with the glove made by Frederick Anderson. 6:21 to play here in period one. Scoreless. $1.53. A power play time remains for the Tampa Bay Lightning. Face off to the left side of Anderson. It's going to be Janssen against Point. It's won cleanly, or no one won it cleanly yet, but Janssen controls and sends it down the ice for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Point into the middle, Stamkos. Now Alex Killorn carries up for the Lightning. Killorn in the middle, drops off Hedman. Now Stamkos right in front. Shot blocked by Janssen and sent down the ice as the Toronto Maple Leafs trying to have their first successful penalty kill in 3 attempts. Tampa Bay 3 for 3 in Game 3. That led them to come back from a 3-0 deficit. However, the Leafs prevailed in overtime. A big hit, though. And back the other way come the Tampa Bay Lightning. Stamkos just offside. No, just offside, 2-6. But big hit here by Kucherov on Toronto. And we talked about physical play in last game. Toronto started getting ran out of the building a little bit. Game really turned when Toronto started pushing back.
Yeah, Toronto, they're a lot of small guys, but they're big guys like Justin Hall, Cody
Loose puck in front now, excuse me, and Tyler Johnson.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Oh my God.
Has scored his first of the playoffs, and it's another power play goal for the Tampa Bay Lightning. Patrick Maroon going to get the only assist. And that guy...
That's disgusting. I'm going to have to do a shot of Pink Whitney for that goal.
Yeah, you know what? I think everybody does. It's Tyler Johnson, his first of the postseason. 1-0 Bay here in Game 4. Game 5 of this series will go regardless of the result tonight, of course. Game 5 of the series will be on Sunday afternoon, 1 o'clock, puck drop back at the Emily Arena in Tampa Bay. If you're just joining us, the Bolts have made it 1-0. On a power play. Tyler Johnson's got the goal. 5:06 to go in period number 1. Draw one and controlled by the Tampa Bay Lightning, but taken away in the neutral zone. Here's Kasperi Kapanen. Kapanen in the middle. It's picked off Johnson, and now another rush back the other way for the Bolts. Johnson, a little movement. Riley, good play to make sure that puck never got away from him. And here come the Toronto Maple Leafs again. Mikheyev, far side, Kerfoot. Here's Kerfoot in front to Mikheyev, and a great stop by Vasilevsky. As Mikheyev couldn't get the shot away. Is Kerfoot still one of Toronto's leading scorers, as we saw him chip in big in a big way in Game 3 as well. as we'll talk about that in just a couple of minutes here. But a draw won by the Leafs. Here's Tyson Barrie down the far side boards Kerfoot. Barrie, Kerfoot in the middle. Kerfoot shoots. That shot blocked, and it comes out all the way back down. Gathered out here by the Toronto Maple Leafs. Here's Mikheyev. 3-on-2 into the middle. Kerfoot shot blocked by Hedman. And now a 3-on-2 back the other way for Tampa Bay. As here they come, Killorn. What do we got? Absolutely crushed. That wasn't Killorn, but Yanni Gourde. And now here come the Maple Leafs. 2-on-1. Mikheyev's got him into the net. Out front, Nylander stopped by Vasilevsky. Nylander robbed. Now comes to the line. Taken out by the Bolts. Here's Andre Palat. Palat had a goal in Game 3. He's going to try to get around Barrie. Good job by Tyson Barrie to stand him up and take the puck back for Toronto. Here now, Nylander into the middle, Janssen. Now Riley. Nylander, stop, rebound right there. Janssen couldn't pull the trigger on it. Back to the line, Riley. Janssen. Tavares shot, glove save, Vasilevsky. Couple of good opportunities here for the Buds to get on the board here, Mitch.
Their top line needs to start producing. Like Jonathan Tavares, it's ridiculous. Absolutely a travesty to the game that he is not on the score sheet yet.
You can't be doing that for sure. I mean, not only are you one of the better players in the league, one of the best, you could argue, captain of this team, and the contract that he got, as we know, a couple of summers ago.
$77 million.
You knew he was going to be a big key piece if the Leafs are going to bring the cup back to Toronto. And in playoff series victories, he's got to be there for sure. Back to Muzzin to drive. Rebound, Clifford, what a stop by Vasilevsky. And meanwhile, the Leafs are also getting a penalty.
200 feet from their own net.
200.
Clifford?
Clifford, 200 feet from his own net is right. What a stop by Vasilevsky there. And then Braden Coburn hauled down on a trip, and that might be a little bit of a soft call if I do say so myself. But right now the Bolts back to the power play, who are 4 for their last 4. And they win this draw cleanly. Point, far side, Kucherov. Into the middle, Sergachev. Couldn't get the shot away. Loose puck in front of the net. Oh, what a hard hit there. There's Killorn. What a stop by Anderson. Keeps it out. Killorn again. Shot wide on Freddie Anderson. Loose puck, the hole in front. And here come the Toronto Maple Leafs, a shorthanded rush. Mitch Marner. Marner, he's got a man to the net. He takes it himself, though, into the near side. Now up front it comes, broken up, and here come the Bolts. Braden Point. He has it knocked off his stick. Comes to Alex Killorn now. 24 seconds remaining in the period. Up the far side, Kucherov. Kucherov tries to step around hole. He's got it again. Kucherov just pestered there. Got a shot, goes wide on him. Now Point looking out front. Killorn spinning, firing, stopped by Anderson. Puck comes out front, sent down the ice. And that'll do it for period number 1. 1-0 after 20 for the Tampa Bay Lightning here in Game 4. Leafs trying to take a 3-1 stranglehold. The Bolts trying to tie it up and turn it into a best of 3. Take a look at some highlights here. This is the big save by Andre Vasilevsky moments ago. This is the goal. It is Tyler Johnson on Freddie Anderson. 1-0 Bolts.
What? What's that, Sim? I'm just getting an update here.
Oh.
In the intermission, it is time for our unofficial sponsor, Pink Whitney.
Oh yeah, buddy. Pink Whitney, official, unofficial sponsor. Official, unofficial. That's what we're going with. So we've been told that we can make legal, and we can not get in trouble for saying on the air. Official, unofficial sponsors, Pink Whitney. We encourage you to, of course, maybe not drink responsibly, but definitely don't drink and drive. I mean,
no. I'm an irresponsible drinker, but never while I'm driving.
No, exactly. So I think that's fair to say. And then, so Pink Wits, we're already giving you a shout out, so you may as well give the boys a little bit of dough. You may as well. We got to get on Wit here with the Wit dog.
Yeah.
To get the boys some money, because I think we're helping out. We're helping out big time.
Yeah.
Mitch, before we get going with period 2, what'd you think of that period for the Leafs? Outshot only by 1, but down by 1 after 1.
Yeah, it was a disgraceful period for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Their top 2 lines need to get going. Tampa Bay is a bunch of, I don't know if I'm allowed to say this on air, but they're a bunch of cocksuckers.
Shouldn't be saying that, but you know what? We'll who's gonna fight you really at the end of the day?
Yeah, exactly.
Here we go. We're We're going here with period number 2, Toronto and Tampa Bay.
It might be period number 2, but this is my third White Claw.
I love it. Friday night, let's fire it up. Leafs on the penalty kill for another 37 seconds. Served over. Hedman now back the other way for Tampa Bay. Dropped off Killorn. Hedman. Stamkos shot. Save the rebound. Cleared. Now the Leafs can't get it out of their zone though. Far side. Shot. Save the rebound again. Cleared by the Maple Leafs. And the Toronto Maple Leafs for the first time in 4 attempts will kill a Tampa Bay power play. Here comes Braden Point. Point leads the rush. In the middle, Kucherov, a drive. That's stopped by Anderson. Here's Hyman now. Here it comes now. That's to Marner up the far side. Matthews. Matthews shoots. Glove save. Deflects into the corner off of Vasilevsky. Now here's Alex Killorn. Goes over to the near side point. Into the middle, Kucherov. Kucherov lost control of it. And now here is Matthews. Matthews for the Maple Leafs. Far side, Marner. Right up, Matthews. What a save. Rebound stopped by Vasilevsky. Unbelievable there as Vasilevsky comes up big twice on Austin Matthews.
Have we checked? Is Vasilevsky wearing the right size of pads? Because I don't know.
I haven't got confirmation on that, but I'll have to assume that he is until it's proven otherwise. Toronto Maple Leafs nearly tie the game there off the stick of Matthews, but here now, Johnson into the middle, Yanni Gourde. Gourde turned over there, Willie Nylander. Nylander far side now, Janssen. Janssen stops up. He's into the corner. Dropped off back to the line, Dermott. Into the middle, Tavares scores! Tavares, what a time to find his first of the series. And it's tied up at 1. The captain's on the board. It's 1-1, 2.5 into the second period.
What a shot, John Tavares. I mean, I disagree with him being the captain. He hasn't been playing good this whole playoffs, but honestly, this is the time he needed to step up, and he did it.
And he blasts one over the blocker of Andrei Vasilevsky. That sends the Scotiabank Arena into a frenzy. And it's 1-1 here early stages of the second period. 17:28 to play. Draw one cleanly by the Tampa Bay Lightning. Here's Johnson. Tyler Johnson's got the Tampa Bay goal. Drops off Shattenkirk. Palat back to Shattenkirk. Now Palat. Shot save made. Rebound. Another save made by Anderson. Out front. Another stop by Anderson. Freddie Anderson out of his mind here on those and that sequence. Andre Palat on a little bit of drugs out front. That's okay. He's twitching out. I love that. You gotta do whatever you gotta do to get ready for a playoff game, right? 2-6.
Absolutely, I agree with anything.
I agree with anything. I know you do. I know you do. Here's Mikheyev. Out it comes now. Here's Kasperi Kapanen. Kapanen takes a bump there. Now Barclay Goodrow got it out front. Here come the Tampa Bay Lightning once more. Patty Maroon puts it in deep. It's up and over the glass, however. We're going to face off just outside the Toronto line. 16:19 to go in the period. Would you say the difference in this series, Mitch, is it going to be the Toronto Maple Leafs getting their big guns going?
You know, that's one of the differences, and that's a factor in them winning. But I'd say the biggest thing that I've seen out of this series, it's goaltending. Whoever has the better goaltender has won every night.
For sure it has been, and there's a long drive and stopped easily there by Freddie Anderson. And goaltenders have been truly fantastic in the first 3 games of this series. And certainly goals on either side that both will want back. But tonight it's been another goaltender's duel, and we'll see if that continues. Here's Spezza, overtime hero from Game 3. Long shot, blockered away easily there by Vasilevsky. Here comes the Toronto Maple Leafs now. In the middle, Cody Ceci picks it off. Ceci carries out over the line, far side. In the middle, it's knocked down, and Ceci back to the line. Jason Spezza. Ceci unable to hold the line there, puts it in, and the Leafs forced to regroup. Now here's Blake Coleman. Coleman takes a hard shot along the wall and put in deep by the Maple Leafs. As the physical play starts to ratchet up a couple of degrees here. Here now Blake Coleman. Coleman on the near side for Tampa Bay. Another big hit on Coleman, this time from Freddie Gauthier. Gauthier carries in near side. Stops up. He's going to look for an option. Takes it to the middle. Shot. Save the rebound. Loose puck. Jammed wide. And now back to the line. Barry. Gauthier. Marner. Out front. Scores! I think that one's Zach Hyman. That sign is misinformed because the Leafs cannot sweep this series. But Zach Hyman, meanwhile, has put the Leafs up 2-1. I don't know if you saw that sign, Mitch, but it was imploring the Toronto Maple Leafs to sweep the Tampa Bay Lightning, which cannot happen.
It's impossible.
It's not possible. It can't happen. But they
Zach Hyman.
Zach Hyman, what a shot. It is possible, though, that the Leafs sweep their 2 home games and they lead here in Game 4 by a score of 2-1. Zach Hyman, his first of the postseason. Marner into the corner. Hyman out of Matthews, and a great play to break that up. Back the other way comes Kucherov. Kucherov into the middle. Stamkos shot stopped by Anderson. Now here's Marner. Marner into the middle. Hyman back to Marner. Mitch Marner waiting. Down low, Hyman. Hyman back to the line. Barry. Yep, down goes into the middle, intercepted by Jan Ruta. And here come the Tampa Bay Lightning. In the middle, picked off Morgan Riley. Riley turned back for Toronto. Willie Nylander now, fresh onto the ice. Nylander, a shot, glove save. Andrei Vasilevsky. Talked about that last goal for Toronto. Zach Hyman, a one-timer. No chance for Vasilevsky on that one.
He is the beating heart of this Toronto Maple Leaf team, Sam. I've been saying it all night. He's the glue. Without Zach Hyman, this team is nothing.
Well, he's got a big goal in Game 4 to prove Mitch Morrison's point, who's got the color commentary tonight. Now, up front it comes as Janssen couldn't get the first shot away, and now it comes loose. Here's Yanni Gourde. Gourde over the line for Tampa Bay. Shattenkirk up high. Shattenkirk shot blockered away there by Anderson, and here come the Toronto Maple Leafs. Put in deep by Janssen. Gathered there by Sergachev. Sergachev up the wall. Now comes into the middle. Johnson. Now here's Andre Palat. Palat shooting. Good stick save made by Anderson. Now it's going to come loose to Shattenkirk in front. Palat backhander stopped by Anderson once more. Now Mikheyev. Mikheyev leads a rush for the Maple Leafs. On the far side, Mikheyev drops off. Kapanen in the middle. Kerfoot scores! The Maple Leafs surrender goal 1 in this game, but they've come back with 3 unanswered, and it's Alex Kerfoot once more. The guy no one expected to be hot in the playoffs. He stays hot tonight, Mitch.
Alexander, he's hot on the ice, and he's hot off. That guy is a freaking stud.
Bit of a man rocket, is he?
Absolutely, and I'm about to have my first glass of Pink Whitney.
Oh, that's good. We got man missile. Alex Kerfoot putting the Leafs on top, 3-1, 10.5 to play here in the second period. What a shot by Kerfoot. And the Leafs now lead by 2. Back to the line, Sergachev. Cedric Paquette knocked off the puck. Here's now Kasperi Kapanen. Kapanen leads the rush for the Leafs with speed, 3-on-2. Kapanen now waiting to find an option in the middle. Goes back to the line, Muzzin. Ceci into the middle. Oh, there's Kapanen. Just couldn't settle it down. But here come the Leafs. The Bolts back the other way, excuse me. It's Maroon back to the line. Hedman winds and fires. Save, rebound, scores. Frederik Andersen lost sight of it, and it's Barclay Gaudreau. He's made it 3-2 Leafs. That's a tough one for Freddie Andersen.
You know, and that's just because he's able to move laterally like a good goaltender would because of his big head. And it's one of the downfalls, but usually it does help. Right now it didn't.
Right now it did.
Beer number 4, Sam.
Lot of extra LBs being carried around with that rather large coconut he's got on top of his shoulders. But doesn't matter. Gaudreau has his first of the postseason. It's 3-2, and this hockey game back to being within a goal. Here's now Tyson Barrie. He's got 2 goals in the series. Turns it over immediately inside the line. But a good back check there by Morgan Riley, and here come the Leafs. Jason Spezza back to the line. Riley, a drops off, shot blocked in front. Here's a chance to get it out for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Jan Ruta up to Kucherov. Here now is Nikita Kucherov in the middle. One-time drive. There's Steven Stamkos. Stamkos to Kucherov. Kucherov back to the line. Take it away. Now here's Morgan Riley. Riley to Clifford. Riley far side. Spezza. Spezza hammers one. That shot blocked Goes into the corner for Kucherov. And here come the Tampa Bay Lightning again. Over the line, here's Braden Coburn. Coburn's knocked off the puck. Killorn, though. Coburn shot it. Glove save by Frederick Anderson. He'll freeze it. Mitch, let's talk about, obviously you don't want to get too far ahead of yourself here or anybody, but we do know if the Leafs do pull through this series, who their second-round opponent will be, and you're going to be very thrilled to know that it's going to be the Boston Bruins if they can win this series.
Honestly, we don't even need to do that series. The Boston Bruins are going to win, and I will cry myself to sleep.
Oh, sounds good. Far side, here's Cirelli. Cirelli over the line for Tampa Bay. Cirelli in the middle, he tried to go, but backhander on goal, stopped easily by Anderson. Now here's Andreas Janssen on the far side. Drops off, back to the line, Dermott. Now it's Nylander. Nylander's got it, side of the goal, Tavares. Back to the point. Here's Hull. Hull's going to be hooked up, and the first power play of the night will go the way of the Toronto Maple Leafs late here in the second period.
There is no one I would rather have on the power play than Austin Matthews, Mitch Marner, Morgan Riley, Willie Nylander. Like the talent on this team is unspeakable.
You're not getting that power play. Instead, you're getting Kerfoot, Hyman, and Janssen. Back to the line, Hyman. Hyman, he tried to get it to the net. Now, what do you think of that, 2-6?
Putting the second power play out first? That's ridiculous.
Well, you better send a text to old Sheldon Keefe there and let him know. Far side. Now it comes over to the near side. It's going to be Hyman. He let a shot go, stopped by Vasilevsky. Talk about the job that obviously you guys go through a little bit of turmoil and a public, maybe a publicly embarrassing coaching change midway through this season. What do you think of the job Sheldon Keefe's done in the interim?
Well, Sam, I could talk about this for hours, but, you know, Mike Babcock, actually a close personal friend of mine, grew up here in Red Deer coaching. I don't know if he actually grew up here, but he coached here at the college, and I was a close friend to him, and it was very tough for me when he got fired. This Sheldon Keefe, though, he's a stud. He's been doing good things for the Leafs. Out
front it comes, and the Leafs nearly have a power play goal, but it's sent down the ice by the Tampa Bay Lightning as Austin Matthews comes out the near side. Andreas Janssen on the near side carrying it in for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Janssen goes back to the line. There's Mikheyev. Now side of the net, close quarters as a shot toward Vasilevsky, but he makes the saves. Here now it's loose in the high slot, gathered and cleared by Tampa Bay. That'll do it for the Maple Leaf power play. This Maple Leaf power play's got to get going here if they want to continue to have success.
Well, quit putting the second power play out first, fucking Sheldon.
Far side, a shot there, stopped up by Vasilevsky. 3:57 to go in the second period. Leafs 3, Lightning 2. How big is it for the Leafs if they could hold on, win this game, and take a 3-1 series lead back to Tampa Bay?
As you can win, you're going to be happy with. You don't this time playoff hockey.
No, you want to lose game 2, but you don't want to lose game 4, right? That's the whole series. That's the whole thing.
They this mapped out perfectly. It's a game of chess right now, and the Leafs are winning.
That's good to know. That's good. Well, it's good to know if you're a Leaf fan. I personally am not myself, but that's okay. Draw one by the Toronto Maple Leafs as they try to go up to Matthews, but now it's Marner, Hyman, back to the line, Muzzin, Cody Ceci, Muzzin, far side, Hyman, a shot goes wide. Now Matthews, back to the line, Ceci, Matthews shot it just wide, didn't miss it by very much. Hyman in behind the goal, Zach Hyman up top, now Hyman lost it, and now here come the Tampa Bay Lightning, Jan Ruta, far side, Kucherov, little move around his man, out front it comes, and it gathered out by Jake Muzzin. Now Hyman, up it comes Mitch Marner. Marner over the line, tries to step around Cedric Paquette, couldn't, and now turned over. I'm not sure what happened there.
Was that a glitch?
I think it might have been a glitch in EA's system. EA's known for those.
We hate EA here at Brady Sims Simulator.
EA's not a friend of the show at all. Enemy of the show.
EA Sports, enemy of the show.
Far side, here come the Bolts. This is Maroon in front. Cedric Paquette couldn't get a shot away. And here comes Toronto. Now it's Freddie Gauthier. The Dermott, excuse me. Dermott's got it right back. Hole at the line, a drive, and a good stop by Vasilevsky. He'll hold on with 1:19 to go in the second period. A big 21 minutes and change coming up here for the Toronto Maple Leafs, Mitch. What do they got to do to hold off this resurgent Tampa Bay team?
For the next 1:19, they need to play good, just old-fashioned hockey. Defense first, stop the puck, and do not let the puck go in the net. And that's what I think they need to do.
Absolutely, take the lead to the lockers. Now here's Toronto with it. In deep, it's going to go back to Hull. Now Clifford out front, Kapanen, and a good chance. Missed it. And now it's Clifford. Clifford into the middle. Gauthier, one-timer, stopped by Vasilevsky. Gauthier nearly made it 4-2 Leafs. 26 seconds. 2-6 seconds to go. Here in the third period. In the second period, excuse me. Draw one in control by the Tampa Bay Lightning. Sorelli, far side, Tolber, now over to Killorn. Killorn into the middle, broke it up, and now here come the Maple Leafs. With it, Mikheyev, 5 seconds to go. He's got to get something to the net. His shot blocked. Bolt's going to be able to get it out. Toronto's going to take a 1-goal lead to the dressing room here in the second intermission. What do you think of the Leafs game here after 2 periods?
I'm happy with it, Sim. They had a game plan. They've stuck to it. They're finishing their hits. They're getting shot pucks on net, and they're getting pucks deep. That's what I love. Just old-fashioned hockey. Just grinding in those corners. Getting the meat and potatoes kind of guys.
Pucks in deep. Banging bodies. It's what we love, playoff hockey, right? 2-6.
Absolutely. Can we get a coach's corner here this intermission?
Yeah, let's get a 2-6 corner going.
Okay, so from what I can see from the shots, it is 30-27 for the Tampa Bay Lightning. 31. Okay. Hits, we're not going to talk about because the Leafs are losing. How's that time on attack, Simmer?
It's looking good for T-Dot. 549 to 402.
And I know I've said this. You can't stress it enough. Time on attack equals games win.
And that's all. Games. That's all it is. That's all there is to the game. Passing percentage. Leafs. Big number. A big win there too for the Leafs so far. By just over 2%. Face-off. Face-offs actually are huge in this game.
You know what? I've actually heard a stat on. I was watching a game once, and they said the face-off percentage literally has no meaning to the game at all. Like, it doesn't matter. Whoever wins the most face-offs, they don't win the game.
Really?
It's the most useless stat in the NHL. There's a fun fact for you.
Is that what they tell you? 2-6.
I think it was Jeff Ward who told me that.
Well, that guy's not smart, so we don't need to.
Wardle.
Jeff Ward.
He's a Leaf. Or no, who am I thinking of?
No, you're thinking of
Aaron Ward.
Not Aaron Ward. You're thinking of Jeff O'Neill.
Jeff O'Neill. O-Dog.
O-Dog, yeah. We don't need to listen to Toronto Maple Leafs. Their propaganda about face-offs.
That guy was a beauty.
We're going to get going with the third period here. Back in Toronto. Home ice advantage. Huge for the Leafs here. It's always been quite the playoff hotspot, hasn't it? 2-6.
Absolutely, Sim. If you're not here, you're watching at home, glued to that TV.
Here come the Toronto Maple Leafs over the line. They control the face-off to start the third period. With it here, but face-offs, of course, meaningless, in the words of 2-6 Morrison. Here now, far side, back to the line, Hedman. Hedman into the middle, point, Kucherov, Hedman again. Rutov. Now here's Hedman, a drive. That shot blocked, Braden Point. Point, back to the line, Hedman, a drive, stopped by Anderson. He flashes leather and keeps it out. On good try from Victor Hedman. Scored the opening goal of the series just a couple of seconds in back in game one. Held off the score sheet ever since.
Number 5.
18:48 to go here in period number 3. Toronto up by a goal, trying to take a 3-1 lead in the series. Here's Zach Hyman. Dropped off. tries to go to the net, and hard to the net there was Matthews. Couldn't find the puck, though. Hyman into the corner, near side, lost control of it, and now it comes out to Alex Killorn. Far side, there's Blake Coleman. Coleman, Cirelli, far side, Coleman stops up, waits, back to the line, Sergachev. Ruta, Cirelli now, back to Sergachev, top of the point. Sergachev has it back. Ruta, a drive, and a shot blocked, goes into the corner. And now here come the Toronto Maple Leafs again. Tyson Barrie into the middle, Tavares, far side, Marner shot, great save made there by Andrei Vasilevsky. Turned over by Tampa Bay, however, no damage done. They're going to get control once more. With it here, Coleman, Sergachev shoots. He's got it. Cirelli to Yanni Gordon, a great save made by Anderson again. Here come the Maple Leafs. With it here, Nylander. Nylander has knocked out the puck, and now here come the Tampa Bay Lightning again. Sergachev to Johnson. He is just offside with 3 minutes.
Do you know the rules, Johnson?
Evidently not, but he knows how to score. He's got a goal in this hockey game, 2-6, don't forget.
Yeah, but they teach you that stuff in Dynamite. Offsides?
Actually, novice. There's no offsides in Dynamite.
Oh, whatever.
Might be later now. I think actually they do half-ice games only for novice. Long shot. Jake Muzzin stopped by Andrei Vasilevsky. Could you imagine that? Playing only half-ice games in novice for the entire year of novice?
Yeah, and they took out hitting and like bantam.
Did they take it out and bantam too?
That might be old news. I think they did.
Because
we could hit
for
in
sure.
bantam.
It was Pee Wee they took it out for sure, and
I'm
moved
pretty
it to
sure
bantam.
we could hit it in bantam, and they. Oh, maybe Pee Wee. I don't know.
Yeah, so we started hitting in Pee Wee, and now you can only start in bantam.
We started hitting in Adam. Coach Blake Berry's dad had us rubbing guys out on the glass.
I love that. That's just smart coaching.
You know, and I'd like to add, one of the best coaches I ever had, that big rig Al Sim.
Oh, well, he loves.
Does he ever know the game of hockey?
He does. Here come. I'll tell a story. He still tells about you after next whistle. Draw to the line. It's here.
I can't wait to hear it.
Here's McDonough. Take it away there. Clifford through the neutral zone. Takes over for Toronto near side. He's knocked off the puck by Braden Coburn. Coburn up the near side it comes. And now here come the Tampa Bay Lightning. Cedric Paquette in the middle. There's Spezza. Spezza takes away for Toronto, and here come the Leafs. Clifford in the middle, Dermott Hole back to Dermott now on the far side. Hole's tied up, and here come the Tampa Bay Lightning on the turn back. It's Patrick Maroon over the line, far side. Maroon into the middle. Coburn shot it, blocked there. Braden Coburn, the trailer. Coburn's got it again. Coburn can't fire it, and the Leafs can't get it out as it's turned over, but now turned right back over. Here's John Tavares.
Go.
The breakaway backhander. Stop made by Vasilevsky. John Tavares on a breakaway. Chucks a backhander at the pillows from 10 feet out. Here's Stamkos. Maroon scores!
Oh my God, John.
And the Tampa Bay Lightning have tied the hockey game. Patrick Maroon on the turn back after an ill-advised breakaway for John Tavares. Oh boy.
Sim, I'm going to tell you right now, Patrick Maroon is my least favorite player in the NHL. That guy sucks. He doesn't deserve to be there. He cries about his son all the time. Like, who are you? You're fourth line scrub. I hate him. I hate him.
Patty Maroon's tied the game tonight. 27 goals, man, in 2016-17.
He did not. Yeah, was he playing for the Oilers with McDavid and Draisaitl?
He sure was.
There you go.
Ask me if I can.
I could get 29.
Here come the Bolts again. They score.
Are you kidding me, man?
Nikita Kucherov.
Is this on rookie mode? Is this on rookie mode? Get Freddie out of the net. That big head freak. Who's our backup? Mackle frickin' Heine?
No, I don't think it is anymore. They got.
I think we traded. I can't remember. It's not that Sparks guy. I heard he's a pothead though.
We might find out. Oh, you know who it is? It's Campbell. Jack Campbell.
Oh, right, with the Clifford trade. Yeah, let's get Campbell in the frickin' net. Oh my God, Freddie.
Apparently not yet. Sheldon Keefe keeping Anderson in the net. 4-3 Bolts. Goals in quick succession, and the third of the playoffs for Nikita Kucherov all of a sudden has the Maple Leafs down by 1 here in Game 4, and a penalty now coming. At least it will go to Tampa Bay. Toronto to the man advantage. But I do want to tell this Al Sims story. That
let's hear it.
He's he often tells about you. So he would have coached you. When would he have coached you, Adam?
He coached me Pee Wee A.
Pee Wee A. So apparently, old 2-6 Morrison was a bit notorious for the long shifts, and Al Sim was always telling him, you got to get off the ice. You got to take shorter shifts, and he wouldn't listen. And so eventually,
a workhorse, so are we.
He kept trying to change, and Al said, "No, stay out there, Mitch." And he was out there for like 9 minutes, and then you finally came off to change, and he said, "Mitch, how'd you like that?" And you're like, "That was awesome."
His technique did not work. I loved it. I would sail for 20 minutes if I could have.
Far side Janssen stopped by Vasilevsky. He still tells that story. He still loves that story.
That's a funny story.
Oh, he tells that all the time. Draw to the left side of Vasilevsky. Here with it, Tavares on the draw against Cedric Paquette. Maple Leafs still in the power play for a minute. There's Tavares off the draw. Good save by Andrei Vasilevsky. As here's Yanni Gourde now. Gourde carries through the neutral zone for the Tampa Bay Lightning. Gourde in the middle. Ruta stop made. Ruta once more. Stopped by Anderson. Marner drops off for Matthews. Now to Tyson Barrie. Barrie up the boards. That's for John Tavares. Knocked off the puck. Gourde got it to Paquette. Back to Yanni Gourde. Maple Leafs running out of time here on this power play. Barclay Goodrow. Goodrow back to the line, and we're back to 5-on-5 as Goodrow's got it in the neutral zone. 9.5 to play here in the third period. 4-3, the Tampa Bay Lightning now lead. Into the middle, Tavares picked off. Now here is Willie Nylander. Nylander over the line. He's got trailers with him. Nylander now back to Barrie. His shot didn't get through. Barrie, another drive there. Nylander loose in front, covered up by Andrei Vasilevsky. As not a great power play, couple of chances, but nothing really to write home about for Toronto.
No, that's a write-off. We'll try again.
8:59 to go here in the third period. Tampa Bay 4, Toronto 3. Draw one cleanly by the Leafs. Here's Barry Cabinet. Now Kerfoot scores! Alex Kerfoot, fourth of the series, second of the game. It's 4-4. What a goal and what an effort from Alex Kerfoot. What a series it's been for Alex Kerfoot.
Oh my God, Alexander. That guy is hot.
When you're hot, you're hot. And Alex Kerfoot goes off the pad of Vasilevsky and into the net. And the Maple Leafs have tied the hockey game up at 4.
That's what you get for having such big pads.
That's what you get. Kapanen and Ceci get the assists on that one. And the Toronto Maple Leafs back to even in this one. Will we get free hockey tonight? Draw won by the Bolts.
I hope so.
Sent down the boards. Here come the Toronto Maple Leafs. Far side, Mikheyev. Mikheyev's knocked off the puck, but he's got it right back. Muzzin in the neutral zone. Up to Mikheyev. Mikheyev tries to put it in front, but he can't get it there. And now here come the Toronto Maple Leafs. Braden Point. Point now. He tries to shovel it out front. Stamkos to Point to drive. Save the rebound. Cleared. And now here come the Toronto Maple Leafs again. Mikheyev puts it in deep. It's up and out of play. 7.5 to go here in period 3. Entertaining hockey game tonight, Mitch. All allegiances aside, I think.
Absolutely. No matter what team you're cheering for, you're going to love this type of hockey.
Playoff hockey, nothing beats it. We're trying to replace it as best we can for you. All the good folks out there who care to watch the simulation. I don't really care to watch it these days because Edmonton is in some big freaking trouble. Here with it, Clifford through the neutral zone. Kyle Clifford, he's looking for a trailer, can't find one. Clifford knocked off the puck. Shattenkirk now leads a rush for Tampa Bay. Shattenkirk over to Palat. Palat shooting. Blocker save made by Anderson. Palat backhander. Great save Anderson once more. Andre Palat out front. Glove save Anderson. Frederick Anderson, 3 big saves in succession. 6.25 to go in the third period. And 2-6. Freddie Anderson makes a big saves there to keep it tied up.
I know we've been talking about his head a lot. It's huge, but let's talk about the hair on top. That guy is Canada's favorite ginger.
Here come the Tampa Bay Lightning, Yanni Gourde. He's got it back on the near side. Gourde can't get it in the middle. It's taken away by Travis Dermott. Dermott now with 5:40 to go here in the third period, tied up at 4. Here's Gauthier, a chance. Gauthier back at it. Goal! Ray Gauthier, second of the series. It's 5-4 Maple Leafs.
How are ya?
You like that, 2-6?
Do you like that? Yeah, I like that.
Oh, there it is. Frederick Gauthier on the turnover, a partial break, and he slips an iceberg right by Andrei Vasilevsky.
Did it go through his pads?
No, he didn't. Does
he have Swiss cheese pads?
I guess so. Too big. They got too many holes in them.
Yeah, small head do.
Unassisted, it'll go for Frederick Gauthier. Now here's Cirelli, a chance. Cirelli shot. Oh, it's in behind Anderson, but he kept it out. 5 minutes to go here in period number 3. The Leafs have turned a 4-3 deficit into a 5-4 lead. Here's Alex Killorn. Killorn over the line into the offensive zone for Tampa Bay. Killorn drops off Coburn. Coburn in front, shot, save made, and rebound kicked out. Hyman now, Marner up the far side. Here's Austin Matthews. Matthews into the corner, waiting, out front it comes, stopped by Vasilevsky, loose in front, Coburn clears for the Bolts. Here with it, Coleman. Blake Coleman for the Tampa Bay Lightning. A shot blockered away there by Anderson. Killorn. Killorn on the far side. Back to the line, Coburn. Killorn near side, Cirelli. Great stop by Anderson. 3.5 to play in regulation. Down the stretch we come in this Eastern quarterfinal, game 4. Back to Riley, a drive, shot blocked. Now it's going to be Marner. Leafs trying to take a 3-1 advantage in the series. Johnson, a backhander, and a great stop by Vasilevsky. Just under 3 to play here in game 4 tonight.
What a freaking game, Sim. I'm on my 6th White Claw. Like I said, 2 beers a period. Let's freaking go.
31-17, the face-offs favor the Maple Leafs, but that means absolutely 0, according to Mitch Morrison, the coach's corner guy. Far side, now it's going to be over to Cedric Paquette. Paquette in the far corner, tied up by Kasperi Kapanen. Hole, he puts it up to Kerfoot. Here's Mikheyev. Mikheyev over to Alex Kerfoot. 2 minutes left to go in regulation time. Hedman, he turned it over to Kasperi Kapanen, but now a puck squirts up to Point. Point turned it over in the neutral zone. We're under 2 minutes to play now here in period number 3. 5-4, the Maple Leafs lead. Hard hit. Down low, and here come the Tampa Bay Lightning. Patrick Maroon, Steven Stamkos. Stamkos shoots, stopped by Anderson. He's going to hold on. 1.25 to go. Leafs 113 away from taking a 3-1 advantage, Mitch. What do they got to do here?
Sim, I've been thinking, okay, I'll tell you what the Leafs goal song is. I can't remember the name, but it's not Stuck Like Glue.
It's You Making My Dreams Come True, isn't it?
You're making my dreams come true. Ooh, 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 ooh.
Far side, Ceci, a drive, stopped by Vasilevsky. He'll hold on. 53.3. I'll ask you again because you didn't answer the question the first time. That's 53 seconds. What do the Leafs have to do to hold on?
Oh, Sim, that's an easy question to answer. They're going to have to stop the puck and maybe put a puck in. Who knows?
Kucherov, we'll keep an eye on Vasilevsky if he comes out. Here's Kucherov. Vasilevsky to the bench. It's 6-on-5 for Tampa Bay. Empty net, Toronto. There's tied up CC, battling there with Stamkos, but here's Freddie Gauthier. Gauthier, he's going to put it in deep instead of taking a shot at the empty net. Sergachev up to Yanni Gord. 30 seconds to play in the third period. Kucherov got it back. Kucherov on the near side. Palat shoots, save the rebound. Kucherov's got it out front. Couldn't bang it in. Cody Ceci to Gauthier. Gauthier, empty net. Over to Clifford. Oh, and wide. And now he's 14 seconds to go. Tampa Bay's got the puck. Yanni Gord, far side, Palat, stopped by Anderson.
Oh my God!
9.5 to play.
Whoever did that.
It's Kyle Clifford.
Whoever missed the net on that shot.
Who's Clifford? Who's Kyle Clifford?
Kyle Clifford. We need to cut him. Go back to your big red house.
9.4 seconds left in the period. Face off to the right of Anderson. Johnson lost it cleanly to Harris.
Big win.
Johnson carries out, and this will do it. Nylander, shot blocked. It's not going to matter. Leafs win it.
It matters to me.
Oh, it's a 3-1 series lead for Toronto. What a third period tonight, Mitch.
My goodness, that was the best third period I've seen this whole playoffs.
Tremendous third period. The Toronto Maple Leafs win it here in Toronto. They send the series back to Tampa Bay Sunday afternoon. Chance to win the series and a chance to book themselves another date with the Boston Bruins. For us here, my good buddy Mitch Morrison doing color, 26 Mitch. I think that's still your Twitter bio.
Absolutely, Sam. I just want to say it's been great being in the booth with you. I think tomorrow we're going to try and get an extension cord and just do it outside because it's been such a nice day and it sucks being inside in the booth. As much as I love it, there's no place I'd rather be than in the booth with you, but if I could be in the booth outside, that's what I'd like to do.
That's what we'd like to do. So, Mitch, we'll get you to stay on after we're done the broadcast here, but I will sign off. Freddie Gauthier, first star tonight. Goal and assist. Kerfoot, 2 goals. He's your second star. Patrick Maroon is the third star. 2 assists and a goal.
That kind of body bag.
For Patty Maroon. Because that'll do it for us. Signing off. We'll smell you. A couple minutes. We'll go.